Welcome back to News Ramp Government and Politics for Saturday morning, August 1st, 2026. As always, real news stories with AI narration. Visit newsramp.com for the full articles. First, a note from our sponsor. Newscrafters.com puts you in the news creation business. Build your online authority today with AI-assisted newscrafters.com news curation. Here we go.
Detention of a 95-year-old religious leader harms Korea's reputation. European scholars of religion call for the release of Chairman Lee Man-hee. European scholars of religion are urging the South Korean government to release 95-year-old Chairman Lee Man-hee of Shincheonji Church, detained since June on political party violations. Dr. Massimo Intervigne criticized the detention as violating international law, while interfaith advocate Eric Rue called it a breach of human dignity. Human rights lawyer Alessandro Amacarelli expressed shock at the situation in South Korea, urging a review to uphold democratic principles. Arizona appeal challenges constitutional violations in case where billionaire secured permanent injunction without evidence. An Arizona appeal challenges constitutional violations in a case where a billionaire secured a permanent injunction without evidence, raising concerns of prior restraint and due process failures. The appeal argues for the vacatur of the injunction and highlights structural failures, including destroyed discovery and an undisclosed judicial relationship. A 3-judge panel is expected to be assigned soon to address these issues. DH Unplugged bids farewell to John C. Dvorak with family tribute and Fort Lauderdale meetup. DH Unplugged bids farewell to John C. Dvorak in a touching tribute episode, remembering JCD. Host Andrew Horowitz and John's son, J.C. Dvorak, reminisce on their partnership and announce a public memorial meetup in Fort Lauderdale. The episode delves into financial market analysis, including NVIDIA's OpenAI backstop, SK Hynix earnings, and a discussion on AI financing. Listeners can expect a mix of remembrance and market insights in this special episode. Beyond the screen, why faith-based investing needs a new definition. In a recent press release, Stephen Lidman, founder of Investing with Purpose, challenges the traditional definition of faith-based investing. He argues that simply screening out certain industries is not enough. Instead, he emphasizes intentional building around faith-driven principles. This shift is crucial in a landscape where capital allocation reflects values. Lidman highlights the need for investors to align their investments with their beliefs, rather than outsourcing their conscience to others.
Walker Newson SE Annual General Meeting approves dividend for the fiscal year 2025. Walker Newson SE's Annual General Meeting approved a dividend of Euro 0.70 per share for the fiscal year 2025, up from Euro 0.60 per share last year. Shareholders also elected Christian Rast to the supervisory board. CEO Dr. Carl Tragel emphasized the company's commitment to shareholder compensation and sharing success. More details on the meeting's voting results will be available at www.walkernellis.group.com/HV.
Canadian judges accused of covering up Itaipu pension fund fraud. Canadian judges accused of covering up Itaipu pension fund fraud. Paraguayan lawyer Julio Benitez filed a complaint with the Canadian Judicial Council, alleging senior Ontario judges protected a massive judicial fraud involving the Itaipu Binacional pension fund. The complaint accuses judges of enabling false judgments, suppressing banking evidence, and protecting financial actors linked to millions allegedly diverted through Swiss and Canadian accounts. The case has had significant consequences for pension fund members and Paraguayan taxpayers.
Investor news breaks. SPARC AI Inc. Frankfurt 5OV0 establishes permanent Ukraine operations to accelerate Overwatch adoption. SPARC AI Inc. announced plans to establish permanent operations in Ukraine through a wholly owned subsidiary to accelerate adoption of its Overwatch autonomous mission software in the country's defense drone market. The expansion includes building a team, opening an office, and appointing Greg Daly as Chief Strategy Officer. The company aims to convert growing engagement with Ukrainian drone manufacturers into recurring software sales. It's in the code, the future of autonomous warfare. SPARC AI Inc. is at the forefront of creating a software-only platform to equip drones with GPS-denied navigation and precision targeting capability. As the future of autonomous warfare evolves, defense leaders are recognizing the importance of intelligent software to bridge the gap between drone capabilities and operational requirements. SPARC AI, along with other companies in the drone and defense tech space, is driving innovation in this critical area.
Why silver rallied 6% before the Trump XE meetings in Beijing? Silver rallied over 6% to $85.30 an ounce ahead of the Trump XE meetings in Beijing. Investors are closely watching as President Trump and Xi Jinping meet, marking the first visit by a sitting U.S. South president to China in nearly a decade. Companies like New Pacific Metals Corp. Will be monitoring press briefings for insights on market implications.
Pentagon seeks to mitigate quantum computing risks to the F-35. The Pentagon is enhancing the F-35's encryption systems to guard against quantum computing threats. A recent contract notice from the F-35 Joint Program Office highlights the move towards quantum computing-proof encryption. This proactive step aims to secure the jet's core security systems before quantum computing advancements can compromise current encryption methods. As quantum computing becomes more accessible, sectors like D-Wave Quantum Inc. are prompting updates in cybersecurity to prevent potential breaches. AI-generated avatars flood the internet, promoting Trump as midterms loom. These digital influencers, resembling real people, are spreading Trump's message while attacking opponents on platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Companies like AI Maverick Intel Inc. could offer insights on protecting the public from being influenced by these realistic AI avatars.
Numa Resources Inc. is reimagining the Panguna mine in Bougainville, shifting from conflict to cooperation. The company is part of a new chapter in Bougainville's mining story, where past tensions are giving way to responsible development. Across the globe, valuable mineral deposits sit idle due to political change, but Numa is part of a new generation seeking to revisit these sites. Learn more at https://ibn.fm/NUMA.
AN News breaks. SPARC AI Inc. Frankfurt 5OV0. Featured in AI&E Review's Wire editorial on software-driven drone autonomy. SPARC AI Inc. was featured in AI&EW's Wire editorial coverage on software-driven drone autonomy. The article highlights SPARC AI's Overwatch platform, addressing the need for GPS-denied navigation and precision targeting for low-cost drones in contested environments. The editorial emphasizes SPARC AI's efforts to bridge the gap in software intelligence for autonomous drone operation under electronic warfare conditions, positioning the company alongside other defense and autonomous systems firms.
Sequent selected by 15 Canadian municipalities to deliver verifiable, trust-based digital voting for October 2026 elections. Sequent has been selected by 15 Canadian municipalities to deliver secure online voting for over 208,000 registered voters in the October 2026 elections. The platform's end-to-end cryptographic verifiability allows voters, auditors, and third parties to independently confirm results without compromising ballot secrecy. This marks Sequent's entry into Canadian public elections, following a successful track record of over 300 elections and 4.5 million voters globally. Why peace prospects are fueling gold rallies in 2026. Gold's behavior in 2026 has surprised many investors, as peace prospects are fueling rallies instead of geopolitical conflict. The Iran conflict has triggered gold sell-offs with escalations, but peace negotiations have sparked rallies. Analysts said entities like Collective Mining Limited are likely to adjust their forecasting tools to account for this shift in market dynamics.
AN News breaks SPARC AI Inc. Frankfurt 50V0 featured an AINEWS.UIERE editorial on autonomous drone warfare software. SPARC AI Inc. Frankfurt SPARC AI Inc. Frankfurt has been featured in an AINEWS.URIERE editorial focusing on The editorial highlights the importance of software-driven autonomy in modern drone operations, emphasizing SPARC AI's software-only platform as a potential solution for next-generation drone operations. For more information, visit the company's newsroom.
A News breaks SPARC AI Inc. Frankfurt 50V0 featured in AINEWSWIERE editorial on autonomous drone warfare software. SPARC AI Inc. Frankfurt 50V0 has been featured in an AINEWSWIERE editorial on autonomous drone warfare software. The editorial discusses the role of software-driven autonomy in modern drone warfare, emphasizing the importance of software enabling autonomous navigation and precision targeting in challenging environments. SPARC AI's software-only platform is highlighted as a potential solution for next-generation drone operations.
The real drone revolution is happening inside the code. The real drone revolution is happening inside the code. SPARC AI Inc. is at the forefront of developing a software-only platform that enables drones to operate with GPS-denied navigation and precision targeting. As the nature of modern warfare evolves, the focus is shifting towards better software rather than hardware, highlighting the importance of intelligence in autonomous drone operations.
Geopolitical uncertainties keep the copper market highly volatile. Geopolitical uncertainties continue to drive volatility in the copper market, with prices reacting sharply to political news rather than traditional market fundamentals. Despite this, the long-term demand outlook for copper remains strong. Companies like Numa Resources Inc. are expected to weather the short-term turbulence. For more insights into the mining industry, visit Rocks and Stocks, a specialized communications platform within the dynamic brand portfolio at IBN.
When you start my, RAM on all the lists and notes that are on the side. Thank you for joining us today. That's it for this episode of the NewsRamp Government and Politics podcast. As a reminder, NewsRamp curates news from leading news wires. We encourage you to visit newsramp.com to read all of today's news.